and you're kind of, because I'll actually show you for the foot too, because this can work really nicely for the feet when they come in with the real angry tendinitises and swellings of the feet. So I would anchor there, and I just anchor, okay, and then.
So in general, do you start in the kind of like the center of the swelling? Do you start?
I start peripherally and then attach. So if the swelling is mostly here, my feathering is going over it.
Over it, okay.
Okay, so my feathering is taking place over it.
Okay.
So if the hematoma or the big swelling is right there, I'm angling like this, and then then you see what you can often do is you kind of crisscross it. So
okay.
So in this case, I could either do another one like this, or really to get the lymph, you're good at crisscrossing. Now, again, that sort of goes against the flow of the heart kind of stuff that I just meant to say, but it's
if you
pyramid.
Anchor at a lymph node group at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never actually anchored anything particularly around the lymph nodes. What I want to do is make sure that my solid piece, you're wanting to target that swelling from different angles with a fanning, so you don't want the anchor to be anywhere over it. Okay, you want it to approach it. So in this scenario, if you were sometimes you loosen, but I really don't have, and you can just keep crisscrossing it up the thigh. You really experiment.
Have open, right, in between.
Have to be
when
open.
You're overlapping.
Yes.
You want to make sure.
Yes. Like here, there's a little bit of a space there, but that's fine as long as the major parts are. Yeah. If you do a fanning one.
Has this good like post fracture?
Yes. Like post fracture.
The cast off.
And the cast is off. Yeah. Yep. So this is when I actually take the tape and divide it into 3.
That makes sense. What you said, because it's a smaller joint, so
yeah.
Muscle group, smaller tissue.
Yeah, and so what I like to do is I just I look for my anchors to be away from where the swelling is and sort of on a joint or a bone or something like that. Okay, and then I'll just take off. And again, this is where you're judging your tape. Like this is again for ease of application, but because I know I want to just attach it, so I'm really not applying any tension. And I come across like that, and then I come across like that, and then I come across like that. And if I've gone too long, then I just cut it after I've applied it, okay? And so then I might do that.
Jennifer, what's the pressure again?
This is to deal with the swelling in and around the ankle if it's really angry. And then I might do this something. And what I'll do is I'll take this side. And so the lymph thing that I mentioned about going towards the heart, that's really important when you're up in the thigh area, or if you're, but down below, I mean, it's, so again, I just kind of loosen it.
So are you more just trying to cover the surface area where the swelling is, than the direction it's back towards the heart?
Exactly. Just make sure there's no tension on the tape. Okay? And then just like that. And they love it. And you will be really surprised at how you'll get that swelling down. Like, do all of your treatment, get the swelling down, and then put that, and then send them home.
What about for chronic swelling?
Same.
Would the swelling just gone down on the tape area or overall?
What's interesting is you'll find like you won't get more around the big toe. It will be overall, but you remove this, especially if there's any hematoma that was there, and you will get that coloring change. Okay, you will definitely get that. I wanted to ask about Connie's eye.